Wow, hi everybody. Welcome to another edition of Quagama TV. Friday morning, it is spectacular here. Minus 34 last night, currently minus 25. But I'm standing out here on the lake for a couple of reasons. Not to tell you that the lake is safe. The lake has not been staked. Hey Lucy, hi Emo. These guys are out here having fun, but you need to be careful. The lake is not staked, and we need to make sure it is before you go running on the lake thinking it's safe. But you got to look at these ruts. People were out on the lake last week. There was a foot of slush on the lake, and this is what's left. So you got to be careful. If you come off of Trail 63 and just accelerate out here, you're in for a really, really rough and potentially dangerous ride. So take it easy. Run a little closer to shore. It's not as bad. Maybe on the other side it's a little better, but there are some nasty ruts out here, and I wanted to bring you up to date on that. Now, I'm going to cut over to the trail map, tell you what's open, tell you what's limited, tell you what's not open, because there are a lot of things still going on up here that you'll want to know about. Stay tuned. Here we go. Wow, that walk over here in minus 25 was pretty brisk, but I wanted to use this map again to let you know where the issues are, so you can try and get your best sledding in this weekend and not run into too many problems. The biggest issue is between the shelter and the bottom of Trail 65, right in here. That's the biggest issue. It's closed. So if you check the OFSC map, this little stretch right now shows closed. Why is it closed? Well, there's temporary logging going in there. They have to put in 4 culverts. So they literally have the trail dug up right across the trail right now so that they can put those culverts in and cover them up. Once they get that done, we'll get an update from the Snowmobile Club. We'll have a better idea of when we're going to be able to use it. But right now, if you're planning a trip from, say, down Baysville Way, up through Dorset, and want to get on to Kearney and other places, you need to plan to use Trail 65. Estimate average rider is going to add 45 minutes to your trip. It's a beautiful ride. It is currently limited, as is the D101B through Dorset down towards Baysville, shows limited. Again, we get up to the Algonquin Snowmobile Club, the D101B is showing limited. So, we've got limited sledding. Now, some trails that are not open in here, Trail 76, 74, some of the other trails on the western side of the Algonquin section, not open. The trail out to the lake here is not open. Obviously, the lakes have not been staked, as I said. If you go on the lake, you're doing it at your own risk. A lot of massive rutting going on because people have been out there running in the slush. But the lakes are not staked. The trails on the lakes are not open. But lots of nice sledding. The Sherburne Trail over towards Conesus has all been groomed and shows limited availability. The trail across Conesus is not open. But if you want to trailer somewhere and get some decent sledding, you can trailer over to the Haliburton Forest, and the trail up to Whitney and east from there is showing green, open. So you could do that if that's what you wanted to do. So that's the update. The biggest issue in our area, 2 things to think about. D101B between the shelter and the bottom of 65, not open because of logging. It's under construction. You will literally find equipment and trenches dug across the trail. Save yourself the hassle. Stay away from it for this weekend. Use Trail 65. The other issue is the lakes are not staked, therefore they're not considered safe by the snowmobile clubs. You should consider the same thing. There's lots of sledding to do elsewhere. Thanks for watching Quagama TV, brought to you by Mountain Trout House Marina.